Fuck is that? What's this nigga laughing
That's
for?
funny.
What's Div9? What's the Div9? What's this nigga laughing about? This nigga's giggling like he's eating blueberries and shit.
Not the 7.
What's DV9? What that mean? What does that mean?
Divine.
Div9. Divine nines. It's on the nines. Yeah. It's like you on the 27th.
I don't know how Scorpios spell their English.
Bro, I still, bro, shout out to Chef. Her titles and her descriptions, I can't even read them sometimes. I have to read it like 3 times, like, oh, that's fly. It's like spiritual writing or something. With the nines instead of the eyes. It's fire. Love, light, and
R.I.P. to Pat Stay.
Bro, I know who it is now because of the post, but I didn't know who it was. I don't watch battle rap.
Apparently he's from Canada.
He from where? From Cali?
Canada.
Oh, okay. He be with Drake and them?
He was established on his own. Battle rap. Battle rap is dope to me.
I'm starting to understand it, but I didn't used to understand it. I got my sustenance right here. It's the unsalted, bro. It's the unsalted. It's the unsalted. This will get you through. What you got? Blueberry smoothie?
No.
What's a good word, bro? It's good to see you, man. Love, light, and darkness.
And this is our second fast. The first fast was dope. The second fast was like a continuation of the outlook and the upgrades we were getting.
Is my Wi-Fi tripping? Is my signal clear?
It's like you could have got.
Yes, Lord. Make the signal clear, Lord. Come on, Spirit. Let me get the signal clear. There it is. That's the signal. Now we get it from the source. There it is. It's connected strong now. We back. It's the second fast. We in Pisces now. We was in Aquarius before. I was stronger when we was in Aquarius. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
Something in my body's not the same.
Was the first one?
Yeah. Aquarius full moon. It goes in order. It goes in order. You're next, buddy. We got an Aries full moon, I'm guessing, coming up next. Do it work that way? It's got to work that way.
Aries?
Next, right? The next full moon in October, right? That should be the Aries one. So we can anticipate the energy and the challenges for next time, right? I'm trying to see what the moon calendar says. The next one's going to be on October 9th. Yep, in Aries. Check it out. You feel me?
Ooh, October 9th.
Yep, that's the next one. I feel like people wasn't ready this time. I wasn't ready.
We'll do more of a better landing next time.
Yeah,
I think it kind of snuck up on us, but we were ready for it.
Exactly.
But we needed it.
Exactly. Well said. Cheers.
But knew that we needed it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was less communication about it. It was more like personal, introspective, should have been journaling, but didn't type shit. I know I should have been journaling. I felt called to like take care of my body and to write down some thoughts, but
I think it just gets you in touch with yourself more.
What did you learn?
that healing is never ending, just like learning is never ending.
Can I add to that?
Because yeah,
Healing, this is a quote I heard. Healing is not linear.
That makes sense right there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that?
So
For those that who don't know.
Linear programming, going to take you from point A to point B in a straight line. Is predictable. Your progress is going to be like 1 + 1 = 2, + 1 = 3, + 1 = which is going to build, right? But say digital programming, that's going to jump around. You might go from the 1 to the 5, back to the 2 to the 7. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's on demand. So your healing is not going to just be in a straight line. It's going to take you all over the place, because you might not know the order that you need to heal. You may not know that.
Gotcha. What I got from that is that that's a beautiful analogy, because a lot of crazy things in the body start to happen during the fasting and the cleansing process, that you may think your body's shutting down, or you may think you're not on the right path, but it's actually us not taking care of our bodies for so many years that it's acting up in certain ways. Certain symptoms that come up, let's say migraine, you know what I'm saying? That's because the body's congested.
Yeah.
Which is airflow to the brain, or water in the body, things like that. Especially for people with autoimmune disease, it'll get worse before it gets better. I'll tell you that. So that's a key note to not shy away from the healing process, is that it's a slow process, and depending on your level of fasting is going to be the depth of healing that you're going to get. So let's say you go straight for a dry fast, which is what some of the people in our group eventually want to get to, which is great that we've inspired that. But that's like, your body is ready for that. You've drank the juices, you've stabilized with the roots and things like that. So your body would need to be ready to go on something like that, because it'll add to the healing, to the depth of healing, to the intensity of the healing. And I think certain people need to do that. Based on their physical health, their gut health, their pituitary health. We spoke on that. How the glands in our brains are so correlated to our hormones, which one might not correlate, but it really is. Our hormones, our metabolism, our mood, right? But yeah, I didn't mean to go on for that long.
Now you flowing. I'm gonna interrupt you if I if I feel it. No, I was just, what I was thinking in that moment. I was thinking that moment about your Instagram name, the Healing Manifestation. That's literally, I was trying to break it down in my head as you were saying that.
That might have been off of fast too. Just like that search for inspiration. Yeah, I was just looking for a dope name, and then it just came to me because I asked for it. I don't know.
No, it's something I feel like you're striving to embody, right?
Yes.
Every time
like
I go,
wasn't there.
It's like your North Node is calling you or something.
Yeah.
Just got to cross that midhaven first.
Yeah. The top of the chart is the midhead.
The top of the top. The top of the top.
Top of the top.
We on the way, bro. We on the way. The healing manifestation. So off of fast. So what I've learned from the last 2 fasts. First of all, shout out to Chef P. Nourished by 9. Check out the nutrition information, the holistic lifestyle. I mean, the Instagram is lit. Do you know how to spell it? Her Instagram? Nourished by 9. Tap in with Chef P.
At Nourish, NOURISH, and then BI and the number 9.
Perfect.
That's right?
Yep, I'm checking right now.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys support that, because
you got it.
They're trying to block our conscious content creators, because you know what we're trying to do: hustle and motivate,
hustle and flow all the way. No debate. We here to collaborate. I like how she said we doing 3. There's 3 types of fasts, because even if you go to a beginner yoga class, they're still not going to expect you to be able to get all the vinyasa, the mudras, right? Not the first time. You might have to do a modified version. You might have to get a little block. You might not be able to touch your all the way down to the mat. You feel me? So
is that what the blocks are for?
Yeah, to do either certain poses or to modify. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my hamstrings are real tight. So when I start stretching, I need those blocks because I can't reach all the way down, but I still need stability, right? You feel me? So like, it's like accountability and stability right there. So Chef was saying you have a dry fast, the water fast, and the juice fast. I think that's what she said, right? So there's ways for you to get your body ready for it. Because I've done a juice fast before, but this was my first time last month attempting the water fast, and I still had to have tea, and I slipped a couple times, right? But you have to get ready for it. So if somebody is starting from just a terrible diet, just eating McDonald's or whatever, you might have to clean up your diet, then try a juice fast, see how you handle that, then try a water fast with tea or something, and like you said, get your body ready for the ultimate, right, which is a dry fast. I don't even know if I could do that. I don't even know, but I know I could do a 48-hour water fast if I get ready.
But why? Because we're not health experts, right? So we're going to cover every avenue. So why would we advise you to do that type of fast first rather than just go in?
I don't see it as advising. I see it as, here's the 3 lanes. You got to get ready for your own race. So you pick a lane, and then I'll show you what I did or show you how it might go down that lane. But I'm not advising any which way. You know, I'm just showing you the different paths that's available.
You got to get an LLC to get an S corp.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to be caught up on your taxes before you can file your business taxes. I don't know if that's true. That'd be some code. That'd be code right there. You got to have your paperwork before you can work.
So yeah, that makes sense. A juice fast before you go into the deeper fasting, so you could still have the fruits and the fruit juices that are still cleansing the body. When you go more on water and air, it's like your body doing the work. Your body starting to work again, or naturally do its powers that it originally was meant to do. I think that's one of the best things about fasting, is because it's like you're a baby again, you know? You're like reintroducing newness to all your organs and your glands and your different systems, your endocrine, your adrenal, your pituitary, all that, thymus.
The baby ain't got nothing in his gut, right? The baby, empty bowels, have a little bit of milk and then poop instantly. It just goes straight through. But an adult, we eat a meal and then like a day later, we're like, oh yeah, that food, that meat I had yesterday is just now coming out. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
We foul for that.
Right. Whereas a kid, you feed them and they'll go within a couple hours, right?
I'm guessing, yeah, that seems to be more the natural rhythm of it. As long as the children is hydrated and active, I would say that that's true. And I was listening to something before this fast, and it was saying, when your stomach or your small intestines are empty, that's when you stop craving the foods that you were eating before the fast started. So that's why I think for me, I had so much trouble the first few hours.
Paying attention. Yeah.
The first few hours was so hard for me, but then once a few bowel movements, right? A few hydrations, a few uncomfortable moments, then you can finally start to feel what your body's doing, and you're getting out of just like the craving cycle. Because like both times, this time and last time, I felt finally, even when I'm having my smoothie and my tea, right? I'm like, okay, I'm just eating now. I got what I needed, but I'm gonna finish this because it tastes good, you know?
Yo, when you did that, like when we decided we are gonna do it a day later, it was like us being not kind of prepared, but me on myself, I was just like, let me start, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that kind of helped me into the next day because
I feel it.
It mentally got me prepared. But then I saw that you had needed medication or something.
Yeah, bro, I was struggling.
Like,
I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to say it. I was like,
no,
I don't
it
want to
was
hold
real
up
though.
everybody, but it was real. I
That's
had
a
to
good
say it.
topic.
Yeah.
If you're on medication, you do need to
Yeah.
watch. It's like going to the doctor, you know.
Yeah.
Watch how you're fasting. Are you gonna have cravings? Is there side effects?
Right.
Um,
People think when
so
you
yeah, it's
add
good
stuff,
to get
there's
that
side
out of the
effects.
way.
You know, like if I add more medication, there's side effects. People don't think if you take something away, that's going to be side effects too. Because I don't have diabetes. I never will, right? But I feel that my blood sugar can dip when I don't eat. So I had to think about that. How much sugar am I consuming the day before I start my fast? Is this going to spike my levels? Am I going to crash? You know, am I going to know if I crash? So I'm thinking about that too. Am I hungry or did my sugar dip? I don't know. Hopefully during the fast, I can figure that out. Maybe that's a download I need. What's up, daughter? You're a pirate. Arr. You with earrings? That's amazing. Arr. She a pirate.
That's interesting you say that because I struggle with hunger, right? But I also have low blood sugar. So my doctor will be like, you've been fasting or something, and that's because when you go on a fast, your levels kind of dip. So I wonder how I could feel even on a fast. You know how low it would even how lower it would get. So I'm just looking at like the things that keep my blood sugar high, the healthiest things.
Food or activities or both?
I don't even think of activity, but yeah,
I don't even know.
food.
So what did you do to prevent a spike or a dip in blood sugar?
I think it's just naturally low.
Oh, okay. But I mean, during the fast, did you like have fruit or something to make sure it didn't?
No, he thought I was on a fast.
Oh, based on your levels, I feel you.
So yeah, who knows?
What else? We touching on the healing manifestation, right? The shaman's table, the whole movement that you got going on. Speak on that a little bit. Because we trying to do something. We're on day what? You're on day 49? Well, I forget.
Yeah.
So what you doing with that? That's more than halfway to something, it feels like.
Yeah.
Speak on that.
It's definitely something I just thought of to put on Clubhouse. I was inspired by someone.
Yeah.
To do something for 90 days.
It's got green all of a sudden. It must be speaking from the heart chakra.
Yeah.
Got him.
It's just you sent me day 17, and
Bro,
I'm looking
it's a
at like
download in
we're
there.
already almost at day 50. So
Shit
the
didn't start getting
Clubhouse
hot
update.
till Leo season, bro. Shit didn't start getting hot till Leo season, bro. June and July wasn't nothing, bro. When August got, come on,
Nah, I'm not
got
gonna
too hot.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. This summer we definitely created a whole spiritual community of people that wanted to get in tune with themselves and were looking for something, especially after COVID and people resigning and what's happening in the world, and just looking for answers and looking for not only answers but like a safer space because of just how things are changing so rapidly. um and with rapid change comes new things, and think we're a part of that whole bubble of new things, that whole atmosphere of new creativity from the collective that's trying to bring a higher frequency to those that are willing to put in that effort or feel called to, A lot of people, I've been on Clubhouse since 2020, and a common theme was that when we would host like meditation rooms or safe spaces in the mornings, a common theme would be that they felt called to be here. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of safe space and vibe curating has a lot to do with calling upon your angels and calling upon uh, protection that people and security that people want, and especially the divine feminine on the planet. As
Come on.
males, we're more needed in the spiritual community for sure. Like for the community, not like a lot of these leaders that are just out here, just getting the bag or whatever. So it's definitely something powerful that we're doing. Um, Definitely bigger than us, for sure. And I don't think we know the power of it yet. But I'm on day 49, and I see that I just wanted to bring people together: astrologists, moonologists, readers, uh, shamans, people that deal with astrology, numerology, higher knowledge, wisdom, ancient wisdom, breakdown of her story and his story and cosmology, and just building, with the nations. Um, so I feel like you've been a part of that journey, right? Um, we've met a whole bunch of people, and like you said, when Leo season came around, it was like, yeah, this is really real. Like it was really united at that point. So, to appreciate our timeline is also legendary too, because you also have to do that. It be in the moment and be aware, of the divinity. Uh, so that's something to always be grateful for. But that's uh that's what we did, and we can't stop now. So we just
Gratitude.
brought so many people together. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
man.
brought so many people together, and I feel like we've shown a lot of people about their sun, moon, and ascending. That never knew about it.
That's right. That's
That
right.
may have been looking for a deeper search for themselves, um, especially at this time of the age of Aquarius. Um, you know,
It's a lot of
for sure.
uncertainty. You know,
Right,
people need to
right.
integrate. People just lived a whole 3-year nightmare of uncertainty, right? And they're trying to figure out how to get back to the world and get back to life, get back to reality, and find themselves, right? And who do they run into on their way? You know what I'm saying? A little extra light, a little lamp into your feet, and real quick. You know, here goes a yellow brick road. Here it goes. And there's a lot of tools that you need that you think you have, and it's a lot of tools that you need that you don't know that you need. You know, so we all holding tools, and we have to share. We have to share. That's the only way we're gonna get where we're going. So you said basically what you was describing was a network in the sense of a community, and a network in the sense of programming. If you got meditations in the morning and motivations and mantras and affirmations in the morning, I'm guessing in the afternoon you're going to need you're going to need to be filled. You're going to need some knowledge, some wisdom, some stories. You're going to need some communion. You're going to need some bread, you know, something to get you ready for what's coming in the afternoon. You're going to have to fight and fuck and figure out how to get back to your family, you know? And then after that, it's kind of a jubilee. It's a celebration. It's the whole cycle of the day and of the season and of a year. So it's not always obvious or easy to figure out how you're going to show up in someone else's chart. Unless you know unless you know the synastries, right? But it's ages and stages, it's reasons and seasons, and let's go. You know, that's what we're doing. It's pretty simple. But simple isn't direct, and direct isn't easy.
A lot of people are saying let's go.
A lot of people saying it now.
After you said it.
It's a lot of people trying to be spiritual and gangster at the same time after you did it. It is what it is.
Hey, that's real.
Shout out to the replay. Cut the shade.
Everybody else is taken. You know what I'm saying? Could only be ourselves.
That's it. Good shit, bro. I'm proud of you, man. You look good. Your locks look good. You look healthy. You look vibrant. Kinda.
Hey, I'm trying. One day at a time. One day at a time.
How's your nephew doing?
Which one?
The only one I know about, Lil Z. I didn't want to say his whole name just in case. Witness protection.
Oh no. I don't watch him no more.
I just said how he's doing.
I don't know, but that was a learnable experience, and I was just trying to prepare him for the school world, so he didn't get labeled with any disabilities, you know, which I don't know, in America
that would be important. That would be important to you specifically, and I mean to anybody who's interested in his life. That would be important,
right? and you know, the youth in general, and psychology, and learning, and growth and community. So
you brought up the divine feminine. You know, it's always going to come back to the divine, right? It's always going to come back to the ladies, the children, and the protectors, right?
Yeah,
seems like a pretty righteous triangle.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Bring it home. Let's have a word. Bro, appreciate you, man. It's a long time coming. Give us a quick little a reading and a word so we could get up out of here. You always got the illest endings to the rooms, bro. I missed that shit.
All right, what did I come up with? I had something. Oh yeah, this right here. I think we talked about us being in 6 retrogrades right now.
Is it 6?
But I want people to know this. Mercury is reviewing, planning, preparing, you know. Venus is about money, spending issues, expressing your affections, improving your relationships. Venus is in Virgo. Mars is lacking your energy, solving anger issues, inner frustrations, developing patience. Jupiter is inner growth, reconsider ideas and beliefs, self-improvement, brainstorming, travel, Saturn is reviewing the goals, slowing down, overcoming challenges, setting boundaries. Uranus is heightened intuition, rebellious nature, new paths for growth and individuality. Neptune is increased sensitivity and creativity, psychic overload, lucid dreaming. Pluto is your penetrative insight, purging old habits and addictions, decluttering your life. And those are all the retrograde attributes to the planets.
Really?
No, it's not good or bad. It's just
yeah. But you broke it down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
inclusive. It's all
that's
inclusive.
what I wanted to tell people. Yeah,
You told them now. We clip it.
It's a
Clip
clip.
it. That's a clip, bro. It's an eclipse. It's not the clip. It's an eclipse.
Ooh. Go to Smashburgers. They got Eclipse non-dairy shakes.
Let's go. You like my background with the books? You like my background?
You got a dope background.
Yeah. It came with the house, bro. It's a built-in bookshelf. I gotta put better books in it though. All my good books is down here. You can't even see them.
You got to show them off a little bit.
I know. It's like you gotta see my astrology books. You gotta see my spiritual books over here. I gotta do, gotta do the videos where it's like, you know, the little TikTok videos. If you're Saturn, is do all that stuff.
You want to do that?
No, but that's what you got to do. You gotta have a little goofy music. You ever see them, but they're not good. Like someone's just pointing at the same spot every time. Like, it's so bad when the videos don't come out right. Hey, who should we got to shout people out at the end? We got to shout everybody out. It's not the same if everybody ain't here. You got roll call, bro. Got to shout everybody out. You here, bro, with JD Fresh, She Divine. Who else? Nasima, DJ Sima.
Nah.
Who else?
Yeah, shout out to you, JD. Shout out to She Divine.
Yep.
I don't know who that is. I think that might be me. Shout out to Nasima.
Shout out to Nasima.
She was dope. She held it down.
She always holds it down. P. Chef P, what? Chef P, nourished by 9. Come on.
Patricia, you know what I'm saying?
Yo. Heartbeat. She's so funny, bro. And so smart. She kills it. On the mic. Chef P on the mic.
Yeah,
don't try her. Don't try her.
Don't try she.
Don't try she.
Where did that come from?
From her brain, bro. From her brain. She's like the illest MC out of all of us, and she don't even say nothing half the time. Got all those bars. Shout out to Nicole Rolla.
Nicole Rolla.
Talented, funny,
very
smart,
inspiring,
very talented. They all gorgeous. All our peoples is gorgeous. This is the dudes. Look how gorgeous the dudes is. Like you ain't even seen the girls yet.
Libra moon.
Let's go.
I love beautiful things.
I got what you call it when you got 3 in the same house?
Stellium.
I got a Libra stellium. You can see it.
You got Mars, you got Pluto, and you have Saturn. So that's very powerful right there. We're gonna have to get a breakdown on that.
Yeah, shout out to brother Leroy.
Shout out to brother Leroy. Shout out to Saint. Shout out to Flav.
Saint 313.
Shout out to the goddesses.
Oh, bro. Shout out Flav.
Shout out to the goddesses. Yeah.
Shout out to the goddesses, bro.
The goddesses, the divine feminine energy has.
Shout out to Asia. Queen Reminder.
Asia, Reminder. It's still love.
It's all love.
Reminder.
Who's gonna remind the reminder? Come on now. Come on.
We got a lot of people here.
Shout out to Nasli. Don't stop.
Word Weaver.
Shout out to Word Weaver. Nadia speaks. Nadia writes. Come on. We got people, bro. We're deep. Our rooms are lit. Our rooms are the most lit. Who else has rooms with those people you just named? And everybody that comes in says, oh my God, this is so dope. Who are you people? Wait, y'all fasting? Y'all tell jokes like this? Y'all rap? Y'all sing? Y'all got voices? Got divine feminine?
We need to do. We need to. Yeah, we need to do the voiceovers.
Y'all
We need to use
got y'all own
to
meditation
get
channel?
them to use their creativity and use their gifts and talents and help them reach their goals. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all do readings?
And
Y'all do the health and the success readings
all
and
that.
the tarot and the astrology?
Tarot. Shout out.
What?
Tarot, oracle readings,
Come
life
on.
path readings, nutritional breakdowns, you know. If you need help with what you're eating,
Food pairings,
come on.
blood type diets, irrevocable trust. Where does the wheel of knowledge stop,
Meal
bro?
prep.
What's in your first house?
It can't stop and it won't stop.
No, it's 360 degrees,
What's in
right?
your right?
Right? Where you rising today? Is it grand risings? Is it infinite risings? What's the difference? It's 30 degrees in Pisces. What do that mean? Which deacon are you born in? Point to it. It's fun, bro.
Yo,
Check this out.
it's been incredible.
Is astrology a science or an art? What would you define it as?
A lot. See, a lot pisses me off.
Me too.
People won't call it science because it's too much of a. It's too new. It's like a new software.
But it's the oldest science. That's the funny
But
part.
it's the oldest
It's
science.
the oldest one.
And it's the oldest software. It's the oldest fucking software, but man, I'm
Technology
just happy we here.
is the most
I'm happy
simple
we here.
form. Blessings.
We had to get on camera. We had to get on camera. Clubhouse is dope.
It's
Clubhouse
dope.
is dope.
It's dope.
But I'm a brand at this point, you know?
You got to take it to the 3 dimensions when it's real. You taught me that.
What?
You got to take it out the air.
I don't know.
And put it in on the earth. If it's real. Come on now.
You're gonna look crazy to some, but you're gonna inspire others, you know?
People is looking with their eyes and I'm talking to their heart. What part of the game is that? People listening with their eyes on Clubhouse. That's not going to work out too well. You say you got synesthesia. I disagree. I think it's just lazy. Energy.
Who?
Exactly. You got to have eyes to see, ears to hear. Got to have an open heart. Got to have an open mind. And you don't know which order you're going to need those things. What if I told you there was a very simple 12 steps for you to learn everything you need to know about yourself and everybody that you'll ever meet? You're going to say, oh, yeah, that sounds interesting. I'd like to learn more. Or would you say, that sounds like some new age, okra and granola, crystal, woo-woo, new age BS? Sound like some religion.
With those people, by the way you express yourself and the level of creativity and intellectual prowess you come off with, they're gonna hear you out regardless, and they're gonna take what you give regardless, even though they're so indoctrinated with what they are so blocked in with that you're trying to bring in the new. They're still gonna hear you out. That's what I've dealt with a lot. I'm still gonna learn something. Whatever school of thought that their soul is tied to.
The school of thought that their soul is tied to. Wow. It's a bar. I gotta find something real quick.
Record your message after the tone.
Found it. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just guessing. I'm looking for lessons. I'm not stressing. You tuned in to the divine intervention. Oh, the weapon is sharp. I got a thing to do, but I forget the art. There's so much science in it. It's so exquisite. I melt into the beat and you melt into the mat. Time to hit repeat. Yeah. It's so exquisite. They got them dancing and bouncing and moving off of their feet. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bouncing to their feet. Yeah. Never feel defeat, cause I'm always on my feet. Never feel complete, cause I'm never content. My soul infinite, yeah, never finished to the finish line. Yeah, I'm so into it. So intricate, use my intuition. That's some ions, be charged up. We gonna be Tesla in this life. They're not gonna barge up. We're not picking locks. We breaking doors. We making knots like garlic. We harder than hearted. We cutting through the forest. We flooring the car. You know it's enormous. We got a bus full of shorties, and you know that they goddesses.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know that I'm onto it. We never could stop this shit. Yeah, cause God is so infinite.
Hey,
Source on the mic. I know you can feel this shit. Let's go.
let's go. Where we going? We don't need no
Yeah, it's
ride
the
share.
ones and
We
the
care
twos.
bears. Yeah, it's the ones for me.
That
It's
Aries
the
moon
twos for
coming up,
you.
baby.
It's the threes for we. I can see it through C's. I can see it through she. It's one thing that we is, and that's unique. Hey, we get it forever like 8
Hey,
sideways, infinite. How that feel? Just feel your best and fill up these pages with something other than regrets. Let's go.
let's go.
One more. Gotta give him a little something. Gotta give him a little taste. That's how we do
Let's
that.
go.
That's how we do that. I ain't freestyling in like a week. Like a week. I got some verses I gotta get out, bro.
Feels weird.
I got some right. I got some work to do,
It's the retrogrades hitting me.
bro. You said 5 planets or 6 planets?
I think I said 6. After I looked at it today again with you.
That's the 6s
For
and the
4
9s.
more
Though.
weeks.
That's the 6s and the 9s because it's 9 planets and 6 of them
Oh
are
my
retrograde.
god. We're in the 6th house of the season. We're in Virgo, health routine season.
See, my problem is I've been counting from my ascendant. So when I get to the 6th house, I'll see Virgo.
So what should you do? Count from your 12?
No, you counting right. You counting for the earth. I'm counting on myself. If my ascendant is Pisces, then my first house is Pisces. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Right?
8th house Libra?
Yep. Ain't that right? Well, you was counting the 7th house though, right? You was counting the 7th. See, you get confused that easy. That's why you got to study, so you don't get confused.
No, I think we're doing 6th.
6th. Oh, I just kept counting like I was just going in order. That's funny.
So we have the Pluto retrograde in Capricorn till April 29th. So that's 4 weeks. We have the Saturn and that Pluto Saturn retrograde in Aquarius from June 4th to October 23rd.
That's a long time.
That's 1 more month. And Neptune in Pisces From June 28th to December 3rd, 3 months. We have Jupiter in Aries from July 28th to November 23rd.
Yeah.
Uranus in Taurus till January 22nd. Mercury in Libra until October 2nd.
Do you like looking at your whole sign or your Placidus chart better?
I think they both have gems. I don't know. I use.
That's a good answer. You stumped me with that answer. You can leave me know where to go.
Pretty much. I think I use whole sign.
Okay, I'm gonna start using it because it seems easier on the eyes. You know what's tripping me out about Placidus? The different
What is
sizes.
Placidus?
The
Does it have to do with the
we call
degrees?
it Western or what's it? Tropical? Ain't that the most common tropical one? Just the signs overlap the house though, right? On the whole sign, the sign lines up with the house. You feel what I'm saying? They line up.
Mm-hmm.
But on Placidus, this was tripping me out. Some of them would be small and some of them would be big. Like the sign part of it, that's what was tripping me out. It was making it hard for me to visualize when I was going around the wheel. I was like, wait, why is that one small and that one was big? But they all overlap. You know what I mean? They all overlap. So is there anything that's different on the whole sign versus the Placidus? Do you have time passages? Do you have that one? Do you have that app?
Yeah.
So I go back and forth and see what's different. So like my remember my Chiron was in the second house on Placidus, but then whole sign I moved to the third house. So like, do you have anything like that on your chart where one of them makes sense, but one of them don't make sense? Like the placement is off one. So then you see what I'm saying? I know you could take something from each of it, but do you have one where you prefer one?
It says you can have houses larger than 30 degrees in size.
There we go. That's what I needed to know. Where are you reading that at?
Which means sometimes, this is Google.
Oh, okay.
KellysAstrology.com.
Oh, okay.
Why she switched to whole sign.
There we go. That sounds like something I would read. I would click on that. We both studying now.
Okay.
$27 degrees. Hmm.
27 degrees.
It's the 8s and the 10s for me. Man, Libra. I didn't know I had so much Libra and Sagittarius energy until I looked at my whole sign chart one time. Makes sense. That's a nice moment when you look at your chart and you're like, makes sense. That's a good feeling. Because you're going to be looking at it for weeks or months like, what? I can't, but I don't.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Then you start learning about the squares and the aspects and all them joints. Woo! Start listening to Leroy. Oh, yeah.
The sign cusps and the...
Come on.
The ascendant degree remains significant and retains all the meaning you think of it having. It is now a floating degree that sits inside the first house rather than degree that marks the cusp of the first house.
They saying a lot to say it's the 0 degrees of everything. It's where it starts. They said a whole lot.
Yo.
So why the midhaven? That's the cusp of your 10th house. Why is that important?
I'm reading that right now.
Why can I feel it? Why can I feel it?
Since the midhaven can be in a sign that is not the 10th sign around from the ascendant, the MC degree can fall in the 8th, 9th, 11th, or 12th whole sign houses. Dope.
Mm.
Okay. This sounds totally weird when you consider the whole sign chart from a quadrant chart background, but does give some extra interpretive information. For instance, if the MC midhaven degree is in the 9th house, it tells us that the MC is directed towards 9th house topics or will somehow help manifest the themes of the 9th house. Like maybe the individual works in education or travel or in the international arm of their company or business, or they might be someone for whom the pursuit of wisdom is the primary focus of their career. Here's an example of Prince William's chart where the midhaven degree falls in the 12th sign from the ascendant. This can show that one's career is depicted towards 12th house activities or topics depending on the signs and planets involved. This might mean working in a charity, working with those suffering spiritually, emotionally, or mentally, or working behind the scenes to support the success of others. It might mean working in a setting that involves retreat or being separated from society, like a hospital, prison, retreat center, or facility where people go to health and recover. Addiction treatment center, for instance.
Hmm.
Prince Charles did not work in an addiction treatment, but I see what they mean.
Bro, I was just thinking like, oh, Midhaven would be a dope name for a rehab facility.
Ooh.
Crazy. I appreciate you, bro. I gotta wrap it up.
Oh yeah, that was
We're gonna
good.
do it again. That was a good build. It's a good build.
Mhm.
Yes, children. Oh, perfect timing.
Are you doing the workout?
Yes, I sure am. Are you ready for bed right now? Oh,
All right, let
right.
me know if you can come in the Sunday sermon. Why do intuitive shit on the sensory 50 Flames rap group? Sky walks in and
Oh,
Twizzy
bet.
12 just started talking.
Oh, lit. I'll come through
I
later
might
after
hop
the
in.
kids are asleep.
I don't think I'm talking to
Peace and
anyone
love.
tonight.
Peace and love, family.
Peace and darkness, bro.
Love,
Appreciate
light,
you.
and darkness. That was awesome. I'm gonna upload it right now. I'm gonna send it to you.
We can put it on the YouTube.
Let's do it.